right. Yeah, everybody. Ozman Collect 63 here. We're back again with Get to the Comics. We're up to thank you so much for this very, very, very special episode of Get to the Comics. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us. Big thank you if you're there in the chats, blowing it up right now. I am gonna. Actually, no, guys, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you figure it out. But before I get right into it, obviously, because I've got a very, very special guest, I've got to be mindful of his time because he's a very, very busy boy. I'm going to get straight into it, guys. No messing around. But before I get into it, I want to say a big thank you to our first of all, our co-pilots, our sponsors of Get to the Comics, which is in the form of not only them, but I'm getting to them. We've got Comics Exhibition. He is the next step in comics and a VeVe collector and a fan since 1992. We have also got this guy right here, California Comics. If you are looking for, I've got a little spiel here, the world's first metaverse comic book store. Visit the virtual store in the VeVeverse to find an extensive range of books as well as many special mint numbers. And also friendly customer service and an awesome guy in the space. And I'm going to talk a lot more about that in just a second. And of course, no, I wasn't supposed to do that. I just spoiled it. Oh no! That's right. Hang on, let me bring that back. This is what happens when you try and do things live, guys. And also, one last one, and then we're going to get straight into it, is Get to the Comics, as well as VeVe and Ozman Collects is also an official affiliate of the True Media Group. If you guys haven't checked out their 100,000 shows, they've got about 8 of them now, across from Into the Verse and Aloha Friday. Definitely do so, because they are fantastic members of our community, and their content is just next level stuff. Please like, follow, subscribe, and without further ado, guys, I'm going to jump right into it, because I have got a very, very special guest with me. I have got none other than, if I do this one here, I have got none other than the VeVe co-founder and CEO of VeVe, Mr. David Yu. David, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Ooh, I like that. Hang on, let me just add you to the stage. There we go. Sorry, I'm just doing a bit of a YouTuber in the background, as they say. Oh, there we go. That's the one I want. Hey, there he is. Oh, I like that. Everybody. It's getting in character. But not only is it just David here as well, we also have none other than this guy as well. We have California Comics here in the flesh. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm live from California. In the VeVeverse at least. So yeah, thanks Ozman for setting this up.
I see, guys. And in case you haven't sort of figured it out yet, with this is a very, very special read, because check this out. We are actually doing it live right now at the time of this recording in the VeVeverse. This is the first comic book reading in the VeVeverse, and this is in none other than California Comics comic book shop. So check out that.
Yeah, but it always, and as obviously Alex and I have been speaking over the past couple of weeks, and we thought about doing something quite creative with this, and then we thought, right, we have a bad idea, and then who better than having part of it and sharing this experience, being obviously the founder yourself, David. So we're really, really privileged that you're part of this with us.
Thank you so much for having me here. Many congratulations on the first reading in the VeVeverse, really. Yeah. So yeah, I hope everyone will enjoy.
That's it. And also, this is kind of like a little fun part that I like to do. I just because I'm a bit of a Schwarzenegger fan, as you may have figured it out. So it's called now I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. I want them answered immediately. Who are you and what do you do? It's more or less just a little bit about, if anyone who's not familiar with you and tuning in for the first time, just who are you, what brings you to the space, and just anything you'd like to share. Just give us an idea of what you're into. But of course, if you don't want to, that's totally cool as well. We can just say no comment and we move on.
Perfect. Oh, after you, David.
Me? Oh, hey everybody. I'm David, co-founder of VeVe. Here today to celebrate the first reading, as we mentioned, on this groundbreaking Planet Death #0. It's amazing comic. I believe it's one of the largest selling comic in recent time. And what else am I going to be doing? I'm actually just going to be playing into my character, the alien part. Today I'm going to be the villain. So it's looking forward to that.
Excellent. And but guys, just before I get to California, we've actually got another very special guest that's just rocked into the studio. And I know it's awfully late for him, so I'm going to try and get him straight up to the stage. It is none other than the mintologist, the Daredevil enthusiast, Mr. Chris Severs.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Chris, how are you, mate?
Good. How are you guys?
We're
Hey,
good,
Chris.
good.
Hey, David. Nice to see you. How are you?
Good to have you here.
Yeah,
Must
sorry,
be,
I'm napping.
must
a little
be.
bit.
That's all right. What's the time over there? It's midnight.
Yeah, it's quarter after 12, quarter after midnight.
Oh,
So a little late, but
That's it.
it's
He's
worth
here.
coming on board for these types of things. This is very fun. So
thanks for joining us.
yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
being
no,
here.
thanks for being here, Chris. Much appreciated. We just going around, just introducing everybody, and then we're going to jump straight into it because obviously everyone's it's very late for you. Mr. Yu's a very busy man and got places to be.
Cool.
California. If you just want to quickly do a little bit about yourself, and then Chris, and then we'll jump right into it.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm Daniel from California Comics, so based in the UK, but had the privilege of being able to create the first comic book store in the VeVeverse, and from what we understand, the metaverse. So we set this up, Ozman and I, or the idea of it, in terms of doing this video to lure David in under false pretenses, so we can bundle him with only questions. But that I'm joking. No, we're here just to purely geek out and celebrate this, and just to probably intro Chris. For me personally, Chris has been like a mentor in this space. He's been very, very much helping me with the idea of the California Comics store. So again, it's just important for me, for Chris to be part of this, and he'll explain, but he's doing some documenting of this event. So over to you, Chris.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Not a whole lot extra to add. So I just been so enamored with the things that I've been seeing Daniel and Alex and everybody pulling off in the space. And of course, I do like the mint numbers, as a lot of people know. Right? So I've done a lot of chatting back and forth with Daniel over some of the assets that he's been picking up, and how I used to go about doing a lot of the research on that I could pass some of that knowledge along. And then hearing about this space, I did write a couple of articles, sort of where VeVe was going with VeVeverse and collaborating with people all over the world and bringing them together. This was just such an exciting thing that I wanted to continue to be a part of. And so I'm taking a few notes and watching this. Of course, there's going to be a follow-up article probably on Go Collect, just, sort of getting a little bit deeper into what's happening with this. And so that's kind of why I wanted to be here. And thanks everybody for listening, and David for joining. This is very thrilling to see where this has finally come from years and years of development. So here we are.
Yeah, and just to quickly add, if that's all right, Osman. So Josh was going to try and attend. It's 3 a.m. where he is, and he was still committed to attend, but I think he's a bit under the weather. So, but he, as you probably guys know, he's been fundamental in doing the store build. So, a big shout out to Josh and the work that he's done for us so far as well.
Yeah, it's
definitely
incredible.
I mean, like, especially you, David. You must be ecstatic to see, like, how your vision has evolved, and like, and where we are now.
Yeah, I'm super, surprised in a happy, great way that so many innovations, and myself and Dan talked about this all the time, that if you give them the tools, they will build it. And this is a perfect example of what we were looking for. And now every single day when we see people expanding their world and VeVeverse, it opens up new ideas and opportunity for us. So, we're looking forward to bring more and to add more energy into this, more features dynamically. I think we talked about how do we make this to be a creative economy? So, stay put. We got more things that we're cooking in the background. When times are right, we will bring it out to you and share with you all.
Excellent.
Ooh, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Very cool.
All right, guys. Well, without further ado, we better get into it, because I'm trying to be mindful of everyone's time. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so this is what we're going to be reading. So it's going to be Planet Death number 0. So I'm going to basically change some screens, whack on some music, and we're going to get into it. So let's have some fun. But before I do it, actually, this is like a little fun part I like to do at the before every read, and it kind of like gets everyone psyched up and ready to do it. If you want to participate, excellent. If you don't, totally cool. What I like to do is get everyone to basically say, all right, say get to the comics in the best Arnold voices they possibly can. Just a bit of fun, and we'll just jump into it. So if you'd like to participate with me, I'm going to go, okay, David, California, Chris, are you ready? and then we go.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Get to the
Get to
comics!
Comics.
Do it now.
Please do it now. Remember, like,
Do
comment,
it.
subscribe. Do it. Come on. Okay, guys. Enough messing around. So stick around and let's chill.
I gotta get a plug in this. Here, hold on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna change some screens, which I'm gonna do right now. Okay. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do that there. Not that one. That one. Maybe that one. That one.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Little YouTubery there. Edit. Wait. Okay, done. There we go. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when you try and do everything live in real time. Okay, Chris, Daniel, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
we can hear
cool.
you.
I'll just make sure I didn't accidentally cut anyone off.
No, I'm here. I had to grab a plug for my laptop.
Excellent.
There we go.
Okay, so I've got the dramatic music playing in the background. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but it does. It will be there on the recording. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here we are. So Planet Death number 0, and very, like I said, David said, like, you know, it's been a massive hit. I believe 660,000 copies sold, and very, very popular because it's done by. It's got a bit of star power behind it as well. Because if I go here, there it is. It is written by Derek Kolstad along with others. But Derek Kolstad, if you're not familiar with him, he's a bloke that actually wrote the John Wick series, and very, 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 very popular and very well known. Okay, let's jump right into it, guys. So it looks like we're starting off our story. So this is number 0. So this is the lead up to the main event, which will be number 1, which I believe is dropping in July. But we begin our story here with this fella who's having a very, very bad day. They are coming. They bring war with them. So he's been beat up, he's been battered, but he is not worried at all. But I would be worried because check these guys out. They're like straight out of like Hellraiser. There's nothing you can do to stop them. Yeah, right, okay. Loving the artwork as well. Like, you know, the artwork in this is amazing.
Yeah, so well done.
Hang on, let me just get my reader together. Right now, the soldiers are waking up. They're being given their orders. Mission objective: destroy the weapon, return home. Very simple, very straightforward. Just get in there, destroy stuff, and get out. Very, very cool. Okay. Oop, wrong way. There we go. Okay, now this page is a little bit pixelated, so I've got my own little reader here saying, so it says, a scouting party, just 6 of us killed dozens of you. Imagine what a battalion could do, because this is what's about to basically get launched on top of their planet. We've got a whole battalion of super soldiers getting woken up, ready to rock and roll. In heavy infantry, wielding full combat armor. Look at that. Like straight, you know, when I read this comic, you know, I get massive Warhammer 40k vibes out of it. Like, you know, you got the Space Marines and the power armor. I mean, David, you obviously must be familiar with Warhammer 40k. Are you getting the same sort of feel as I am?
Yeah, when I first got delivered the first copy to read, straight away in like 2 seconds I open it. It's the Space Marines versus the aliens. And
Nice,
then Necromonger.
Nice. Oh, Necromonger, yeah. I know my Necromonger. I know, like, for the Emperor. I know my Horus Heresy. I grew up with Warhammer. Okay, so here we go. And they're coming here. They're going to land right on top of you. There's going to be so many, you'll think it's raining. Look at that. They're all basically there, going in like dropship style. So, unfortunately, this guy here, this guy looks a little worried. I don't think his chute opened. It's like, oh crap! Ah! So let's see what's gonna happen. They're gonna come in there. They're gonna kick ass and take names. They're gonna come in, dominate. Guess we'll find out. Ooh, let me catch up with my reader. There we go. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I do apologize, guys. Sometimes it gets a little bit pixelated, but you can use your imagination. Hopefully, you guys have got a copy of your own out there in reading this and reading along with us. You might get lucky. You might kill a few of us, but that'll just make them angry. And there we go. And the wave of rage. Pow, 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 pow. Looks like a heavy firefight here. They're laying it down. Oh, look like one guy's caught one in their head. He's obviously not having a very good day at all.
And that artwork's amazing, huh? That
Oh,
piece
mate, it's
is-
so good.
That frame's so good.
Yeah. Also, speaking of frame as well, if you guys were lucky enough to get yourself that airdrop as well of the SR frame, congratulations to you, because again, a lovely piece of artwork and it's going to look good in the VeVeverse. Hopefully, you got one, California. You're going to hang one up in your shop.
Yeah, I was tempted to see if it was available now to do it before, but I thought it might just be. I didn't want to mess around. But yeah, so great again. Props to Bad Idea and VeVe for giving that giveaway.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, so Mr. U, looks like it's up to you now.
You're so brave, despite the pain, and so confident.
Oh, that's so good.
But your confidence has made you foolish.
Oh no!
It's a large planet. Your attack could have come from anywhere. But now that we know this fortress is their target.
Ooh,
So we now know
So-
where to aim,
that's
right?
it. Yeah, that's it. Now keep going. You're smashing it.
It's still my part, is it?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. You know where to aim.
I'm just gonna get my screen up.
Yeah, that's
Most
cool.
of you assault ship will be destroyed before the first soldier can eject. They're not even
so-
injecting, man, on those
I know.
frames. You know, they suck
know.
up there. Look at the face.
I know. Look at that face. He's like, we are in a lot of trouble. Just to put it into nice words. First of all, before we go any further, that voice. Oh my god, I am feeling that. That is I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it.
And David, if the whole VeVeverse thing doesn't work out, I think you've got a new career in this. So excellent.
That's it.
Okay, great.
I can imagine the likes of Casual is feeling like very, very proud right now.
All right.
Okay. Carry on.
Oh, is the mic still?
Yep. You're still going.
As for those who manage to escape, you're right. It will be like rain. You see all the guys are just falling
Yeah,
out.
Look at them.
The parachutes are not opening up.
Yeah, because they're just
Set
getting
it on
obliterated.
fire. I mean, you see the little target, but
Yeah,
one
right
of
there.
blood and meat. They're just
Oh, no.
shooting them down.
Yeah, look at that. They're just getting ripped apart like these big spider-looking artillery cannons.
Those who are unlucky enough to make it to the surface, they're just cool.
Oh, mate, that is awesome. Oh crap! Look at these guys.
These guys are my favorite. I'm not sure if they're orc or some demon alien. They're a bit of everything.
I know, especially like a
Yeah.
mix of like orcs and chaos.
We'll find the 10 garrison waiting for them. Just
Okay, so
imagine
these
having
guys-
these guys chasing you on the back.
Oh, mate, I'd be like absolutely cacking myself right now. Like, these Space Marines, I'm sure they're going to fight valiantly, yeah, but their odds are not looking overly great. Look, it's like a mixture of like, you got everything going on here. You got like Warhammer 40k. You got a bit like Lord of the Rings. Like I'm getting like
You
Urukai
got
vibes
orcs,
as well.
You got
Orcs,
zombie
Urukai.
orcs.
Yeah, you got
everything.
everything. Okay, let's see if how our Space Marines fare. Are they going to fight valiantly? Are they going to win the day, or are they going to get cut to pieces? Let's find out. Okay, so this is you're still going.
That's still me.
Yep.
There will be no
every-
dust. Be brave.
Yeah, brave soldiers among you.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at
Soldiers
that.
among you. All right.
For the Emperor. No, I better not. I might get a copyright strike.
It will not matter.
It will not matter. Look at that. These guys like going for it. Like, again, the artwork in this comic is unbelievable. So again, big, massive shout out to the team behind this. Like, ah! Look at that. The fight's ensuing. They're fighting valiantly, but I don't like their odds. I think this is getting, actually tell you what, I think this is getting a little bit intense, a little bit scary. I think we're going to have to relocate to another part of the shop. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna hide behind this podium because it's getting a bit scary, guys. Okay.
We have to find a Pokemon machine later.
Oh yeah, that's it. Tell you what.
Okay.
After the reading, we'll display the Pokemon machine. Oh, here we go. This guy's laying down the suppressive fire, fighting valiantly.
We expected you to come and perfect accordingly.
Oh no.
One by one.
Oh no. So like they knew they were coming. I wonder how they knew about it. Like who ratted them out. Hopefully this will all be revealed in the coming comics, guys. So stay tuned because I'm intrigued. I'm definitely going to be picking this one up. It's like. All right, moving on. Oh, here we go. Oh no! Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh no,
man.
they fought valiantly. They tried, but we got these big looking, squid looking things. Oh, okay. Look, they're actual mounts. They're actually riding on them.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
But because you helped us, I will gratefully grant you mercy. You will die first and bleed slowly.
Oh, okay. So you helped us out. Thank you very much. We're just going to kill you a little bit more slowly. But first you will die slowly. Okay. So we're going to grant you a little bit mercy. We're just going to kill you slowly. Great. But again, the artwork in this is just unbelievable. I mean, like I'm definitely sensing the doom and gloom here. So obviously this guy's managed to escape somehow, but now he's been captured. Yeah, not looking good for our Space Marine heroes.
No.
Oh, now
Man,
this
look
is
at that
cool.
ship. Oh my god.
Oh man, like do you know what? My first thought when I saw this ship, Sublocco from Aliens, straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Imagine we have to make this to a collectible.
Ooh.
That'd be awesome.
Listen, I can just already see the chat blowing up, going, "Oh, speculations!" Like, guys, we know nothing. Everything's said. Like, you know, take with that as you will.
Your
All right.
friends will be with you soon. I think this is your line.
I think it's no. I think the green is still you, and then it goes like basically like to a computer sort of thing. I'll do the computer.
Your friend will be with you soon. They have arrived right on schedule.
Okay, here we go. So it says, Hypervive vehicle in entering battle zone. Assault battalion deployed. Destroy the weapon. Return home. And then that's it. So it basically goes, to be continued in Planet Death number 1. The battle begins this July. So guys, stay tuned, mark your calendars. The first Planet Death number 1 will be dropping in July. And tell you what, I am excited. I am going to be definitely picking myself up a copy of this.
A lot of action for number 0. And made massive graphic, massive artwork. Especially the ship. You know, I wonder how many troops it carries in this one.
Yeah, well, it's like definitely like a whole, definitely a couple of battalions worth on that one. But yeah.
I mean, by the sound of the Planet Death, it's going to be basically going to every planet, and we're going to see death everywhere. No speculation. I'm just guessing what's like.
Yeah, I think the sort of the teaser's in the name, isn't it? And guys, that concludes the read. Like, it's short, it's sweet, it's straight to the point. It basically just grabs you and doesn't let you go, and just intrigues you to want more. But David, first of all, how was your first reading experience on Get to the Comics?
Pretty good. First time,
alright.
you know, always a bit nervous. Try to be in character where I can. You know, my eyesight's getting poor building this business, so I had my glasses on, and yeah, just tried to play around with the screen to make sure I can see what panel we're on. But overall, very cool.
Excellent. Okay, what I'll do now is I'll switch screens. I'll turn that off now. I'll bring everyone back. And yeah, so basically I'll bring back up the screen here, bring everyone back. There we go. So, Chris, California, how was that? How did David do?
You guys did great.
That's it. Yeah, big congratulations to everybody. That was a fantastic read. Oh, what a story.
Yeah, this is a good book. I've read it twice already. It was fun. No, Now we gotta wait for number 1 to come out.
It was
Yeah, number one will be very cool. Yeah, I was got some idea what they're working on. These guys are definitely on the money. So
definitely. Well,
looking forward to it.
Considering they've sold like 660,000 copies and probably climbing. Not only that, but the 1,000 copies we've had on VeVe also sold out very, very quickly as well.
I think 2,000.
Oh, it was
yeah.
2,000. I think so. Yeah, it was 2,000. Sorry.
25.
Yeah, I think it was 2025 because Comics and Crypto had their bounty. Did they do a bounty? But I think they've got that 2025 mint.
Yeah, I think they put. I heard they purchased it off the secondary market. Whatever was going for, it was going for a pretty good price. I think 900 when they snapped it up.
Yeah, definitely. Well, guys, so that more or less concludes the read. Like I said before, guys, if you haven't got yourself a copy of Planet Death number 0, I do highly encourage you to get a copy because it's a fantastic copy to lead you into it. And I'm definitely going to be picking up my copy of number 1 when we get to July. But if you guys are interested and want to jump over, you can also jump over to this one right here, which is
secret rare.
I know, David. You might be familiar with this site. It's a little site called VeVe.
Oh, nice.
Nice, yeah. So, guys, if you want to pick yourself up a copy, all you gotta do is get over to VeVe. Now, I got to be careful now because I've actually got the CEO here, the man behind it. So hopefully I get this right. So you're probably wondering, what is VeVe? Well, VeVe is basically a company based in New Zealand that specialize in premium digital collectibles, and they have all the cool brands with the likes of Marvel, DC. They've also got Star Wars. They've also got Disney, and also other fun stuff in between as well, like the likes of Maserati, Lamborghini, Coca-Cola. They've also got a lot of independent artists as well, from the likes of Ron English, Alison Bamcat. And many others I can't think of off the top of my head because we've just got so many now. But they've got digital collectibles, and they also specialize in comic books as well. So they've got all the fun titles. Like this is the one we just read. So if you're interested in picking yourself up a copy on VeVe to test it out, you can get one for 4 gems and 59 frags. And you're just wondering, what is that? So 4 gems, 59 is more or less just VeVe uses its own in-app currency. And so basically it's all 1-to-1 to the US dollar. So that'd be $4.59. And yeah, that is more or less it. So, David, hopefully I did a good job there and didn't screw anything up.
Fantastic. You did better selling than I do.
That's it. Well, if you're hiring, then definitely consider me, please. But yeah, guys, basically, all you got to do with VeVe, if you're interested, you want to check it out, all you got to do is go over to VeVe.me. You create yourself an account, just do a little bit of KYC. It's nothing too intense. It's basically just to make sure you're not a bot and you're a real person. And you basically get yourself an account. You load up with your chosen payment method, whether that be Visa, MasterCard. You can also use Google Pay and Apple Pay as well, but I wouldn't recommend that because there's a lot of heavy fees. But in saying that, I do believe Apple has dropped their fees now, so that may be an option. Obviously, nothing I say is classed as financial advice. Do you? And basically, all you do is basically see what you like, click on it, and VeVe has its own marketplace. So there's varying mint numbers, different prices, and it's very simple, guys. All you do is go buy, click the button, and then if you can, you go confirm purchase, and then that will land in your collection, which you get your own little collection tab here. And then just to give you a small example of what I've got, this is basically my collection here, and then you can open it, you can enjoy it, you can read it, and then enjoy it that way. And wrong button. And in case you guys were wondering how the comic book reader that I was actually using to read the comic book, it was actually the VeVe comic reader app that you can download for your Android and OS device, and you can basically link your VeVe account to that, and that's how you enjoy your comics. So basically, if I do this, so if I go back, if I can, because it's going to let me, no it's not. But yeah, basically that's how you can view your comics. But you can also read them using the app that you can download in the App Store, and you can read your comics that way as well. David, was there anything I missed, or did that sound pretty much on the money?
Thank you so much. That was an amazing read today. Very simple. Great artwork, guys.
That's it. And guys, if you want to check out VeVe for yourself, they do all sorts of different collectibles. We recently just had the Mandalorian drop, which was a massive success. Yes. David, did you get yourself a Grogu?
Not yet. I have a special mint number I want, so I'm just gonna fish it out. in the secondary market.
Excellent.
I think next week has got even a bigger release coming out, right? This coming week. I think we're dropping the first time that Star Wars helmet with the interior of the Stormtrooper, which really, for me, is a world first. Never really see the inside, the interior, and now it's coming as a 3D in detail. The team at Lucasfilm just been amazing to work with all their help to remaster what it looks like inside. But the Goku looks amazing, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the detail on these is just like next level. So yeah, I say massive hats off to everyone who's been behind the creation of these collectibles lately, because the detail has just been insane. Grogu sold out, which is a massive success on your front as well. So congratulations to that. And yeah, everyone seems very, very happy with it. Grogu is the chosen child.
With the Grogu in the pram, I cannot sell it now because mine is absolutely knackered. My daughters must have clicked the open and shut button 1,000 times. So it's great.
It looks amazing in AR mode as well. The animation.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And also, guys, in case you haven't figured it out yet, unfortunately, this is pre-recorded. Shh, don't tell. But obviously, the helmets would have been released by the time we release this, because we are planning to release this a little bit closer to Comic-Con, because London Comic-Con is coming up, guys. I'm going to be there. California's going to be there. Mr. David Yu is going to be there as well. So I'm super excited to come and meet you and hang out with you. And see, look, check out the detail on this. So good.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's
very cool.
Yeah.
And last point as well, which I'll touch on with VeVe. Also, feel free to stop me at any moment if you want to correct me on anything, or if you want to throw in anything at all. We also do comic books here on the app as well, so they do all the cool titles. If it wants to load, there we go. There you go, mate.
I was going to say, with the comics, the ones that I've personally been really enjoying of late, a lot of the Dynamite comics that have been coming onto the VeVe comic store. I think some of them go under the radar as well, like Wacky Racers, giant size Wacky Racers come on, I think it was last week or week before. Luckily enough, I got Mint 100, which was quite nice and the common. But yeah, I think the diversity of comic books is incredible.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And some of these
we're definitely getting up there.
Yeah, and also some of the rare and exclusive, the rare and ultra rare covers that you got coming on the app as well. Like some of the artwork on them is just next level as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. What about you, David? Have you picked up anything lately for your collection, whether that be on video or just in real life?
No, not recent weeks. We've been crazy busy at work, and I'm looking forward, to. Like what you guys mentioned, Dynamite has brought out a lot of cool comic covers, a lot of first edition. I probably will spend some time when I get a downtime to buy one of each of the first editions. And physical, looking forward to see what's in London. I normally have one of my dealer agent help me pick things up in the US. But I have been a little bit quiet the last few months, just with so much things happening at work. But I'm really, really glad to see we got more and more publisher and diverse comic, and hopefully in the next few more weeks we'll be announcing another independent publishers coming on board. And I know we are looking for a big one, but we just want to make sure that our audience can also swallow what's coming. Dynamite definitely have brought a lot of cool stuff out, and then Bad Idea Comics, we're hoping that we will start looking to bring some of their backlisted comic book onto VeVe as digital format, so that's quite exciting as well.
So cool.
And I think we're excited from the store perspective with the curator program. We've got some aspirations to welcome on, I suppose, new comic book writers and artists into the store to do a bit of a showcasing. I think that's exciting times to come on that front as well.
Yeah, definitely. And just keep in mind, I'm always working like 6 to 12 months ahead. So I just don't want to say the wrong thing because it might not be on VeVe yet.
That's it. It's like,
But
be careful.
in my mind, it's there.
You
I
have
know.
to.
Have you ever have you ever had that moment, like, where you like sort of say something, you just go, oh, like it's like where your mind catches up with your mouth and you just go, I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh crap.
Well, I nearly just did. Like you bought the page with all the publisher logos on it, and I go, "Oh, good." Lucky I haven't announced another one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so here we go. This is what we currently have now. So
Yeah.
be careful that you don't say something you're not supposed to say. But I was just going to quickly bring back, because I just realized on the back of this one here that we were looking at with the bad idea one, it's actually got if I go back that way, it actually has a list of what is possibly coming. So these are actually some titles that we could possibly see coming on VeVe in the coming months. So we've got things like Planet Death. It looks like they've got one called Ordain, Cul-de-sac, Habit, Survive. I'm sensing a very like sort of like kind of a theme going on here.
Yeah, I was very lucky enough to speak to the guys themselves and telling me about the stories behind each of these new books that they're bringing out. So that this is the 6 big books that they're bringing out this year, and we amazing writers, some of the most best writers and illustrators out there. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, actually, that's another thing as well. I didn't quite really highlight is like in Planet Death, like that the writing seems like a really good like sort of quality writing, like, and it really sort of grabs you and grips you and doesn't let you go.
Very novel.
Mm.
You can tell this could draw out into a very big story. So it's a nice hook from an edition 0. It was, I mean, I even had my wife read it. I said, "What do you think about this?" I know we talk about this every once in a while, Daniel and I, and I'm slowly trying to pull them into the world of comics. And, I've got my son; he's into it, but to get my wife and daughter, and they're like, this stuff's actually pretty cool. And
the links you'll go for the affiliate scheme, eh, Chris?
Yeah. Well, that image that you put out yesterday with Grogu in space, the stars in the background, I'm like, Tara, look at this. Like, what do you think? She's like, oh, I could look at that for a while. She loves Grogu. It's all these little pieces coming together, right? And I said, yeah, this is really cool. And
I love it.
Yeah, told her about this, and like someone who's so not connected whatsoever, never really read comic books, never, she watches the Marvel movies and stuff because we love it, but when someone like that hears about what's going on here and instantly gets it, she's like, that is just the coolest thing. How did you guys ever figure this out? And I said, well, it all started from VeVe, and keeps me up at night getting all excited about it, and look where we're at. And so I see this awareness, which I've said takes me back to the days I used to work in the newspaper, and people would worry about Craigslist, this garage-based business. It's like, oh, we probably don't have to worry about that. And I said, you probably do,
You might want to pay attention.
Yeah, and just it revolutionized everything, right? Classifieds were gone, and now there's Facebook Marketplace. Like, you just see evolutions of tech, and this is where I see this going. This is just a great way to experience it.
Yeah, definitely. But that's one thing for me as well. Like, if anything, I just have to tip my hat to what you, David and Dan have put together. Like, not only have you created this amazing platform, but you've also created a way for everybody to connect from all over the corners of the globe and just sharing their love of basically the things they love, all different levels of fandom. I mean, like I've since I've been with VeVe, I've made friends for life. I've met people from all over the world. I mean, I'm here on camera, talking to a microphone in my living room, which I never thought I'd do. So yeah, a massive thank you from myself and to the rest of the community out there. Like, you guys really have truly built something special.
Yeah. Thanks for all. Yeah, thanks for everything, and we'll keep building. Have you seen the new the Star Wars page that we put together?
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah. So the idea what Dan has is we'll start having cool landing pages into Pacific area you love in your fandom. Yeah, so the Star Wars one's pretty dedicated to that.
Yeah.
This comic one that you're showing is pretty good. And another things that we're going to try to aim is to merge that the blue and the green comic app into one, so it's easier for you to sort your comic collections.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's coming as well.
So just on the thought of Star Wars, I just wanted to showcase this little area of the California shop. Yeah, check this out. Because because like I said, Josh Collector's gone digital. Daniel have put a lot of effort into putting this shop together. And I just want to showcase their work because it really is amazing.
Oh, so all the Star Wars comics is in this area.
Yep. So this is the Star Wars area. So check this out.
And just like your comments there, David, about having like a dedicated VeVe page for Star Wars, it was similar to what we're trying to do in the store. Where we theme out sections like this. That Star Wars logo on the wall as well. That was us using one of the comic book covers. I think there's one of the newer Star Wars books that has an uncommon where it's like a double spread. So again, just being able to showcase and do sort of this level of work in the VeVeverse is again, just thank you for that.
And where did you get the Star Wars logo? The lights.
That's from the books. The book that opens up with the two logos, right? Is that what you're saying? That's the
There's I can't think which one it is, but there's an uncommon version of one of the newer books that's got like the double spread.
Oh man.
Just using that to create artwork is again, it's great that we can do that.
Wow! And is it a hockey table you got there?
Ooh,
that's
so
that's
back over here. Yeah, check this out.
air hockey.
Yeah, that was Josh that put that one together, the air hockey. But yeah, it's what's when we set this up, we was thinking it'd be low maintenance in terms of like managing the store. But then when I go in there. And my OCD, and you have books missing off the shelf through sales that are going on. I'm finding that I'm in there daily just doing a restock. Some of them Star Wars shelves only got put back together again last night, but it's
Wow, the shop is so beautiful. I mean, imagine this is a real shop. Eh?
It's so crazy.
Well, yeah. I mean, we had this discussion on one of the WebV spaces. Like, you can imagine, this is basically like the premier hangout. Like, this is the Big Bang Theory comic book shop. Like, everyone will come here. They'll basically chill. They'll interact. We even had a joke maybe the likes of a comics exhibition doing tours of the shop. So right here we've got Ant-Man, we've got Galactus, and basically taking little tours through the shop. I mean, this really the potential of where this could go is just limitless.
I can definitely see. Sorry.
Yeah, after you.
Yeah, I could definitely see that you could host parties here, and we could create some exclusive collectibles. Once that creative content comes out, and where you can give it to people as a one-off gifts. Just some of these ideas. I mean, the whole idea, what we want to build is that creative economy. Why would people want to come to the store apart from visit and look at the special books that you have your collections and get to know you, but having that extra source on top that if you have your own collectible that only exclusive to your store, that will be amazing.
Yeah. Should we do have a little bit? I'll let you do the Pokemon machine first. We do have a little bit. We do have a little bit of alpha for the store, which I don't know if Chris is it okay to mention about the tree?
The which?
The tree idea.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So basically, what we're going to be coming up with, and it will probably be a couple of weeks' time, is for every 10 comic books we sell in the store, we're going to do a donation to one tree planted. So it'll have a tree in real life planted for each one. Because we understand, obviously, that it's very low carbon in terms of the VeVe NFTs, but we thought it was another nice way to be able to just do a little something and give back on that front too. By the time this comes out, we should have it ready by then.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, that's taking that digital to a new level. Yeah, you
Yeah,
get digital, and we'll plant a tree.
yeah, that's amazing. That's fantastic. I know, and yeah, I mean, I'd totally be 100% behind that. So I'm
I
just
think
going
this
through,
is
just
just
trying to display as much of the shop as I possibly can.
yeah, like you take the concept
Man.
of the physical space and then what Marvel kind of did with Marvel Unlimited, right? Where you could read all the books, but couldn't really do anything with them. And here's this incredible place to actually showcase and, like you said, collaborate, do fundraising events. It's just incredible. This is to me like why I started writing those Go Collect articles about Digital. And I used to get flack, right? I used to get feedback from people going, "What are you? Nope, And when you see this, and it's representative of what we've been trying to explain about how cool and exciting this is, it's that's why I get jingles just looking at this kind of stuff. And so
You should maybe in front of the shop put a huge statue of
Mhm.
some hero on the left or the right hand side in the garden. That'd be cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
A
not to
couple of
get
sentinels.
too emotional, but I think that should be you and Dan, because yeah, look,
No.
the reality is, you know, again, for me in my personal life, if you told me 6 months ago that I would be able to do something like this and be on these streams is incredible. So I think again, just absolute props for the work that you and Dan do. It's and not only that, MC, you know, Corey, I think the whole team, that we probably don't really appreciate and know how much work goes into this. So just yeah, massive thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Same.
you. I mean, I think I mentioned to you I got a string of meetings in the coming weeks, and I'm actually using your videos that you have created for me and the photos to demo it, to show the industry where the world is moving into. This just blows my mind how much hours is going into to create this.
Oh wow, yeah. So
Oh
That's
yeah.
incredible. Yeah.
And it's not just this as well. I mean, like, not only we got this amazing comic book shop in the VeVeverse, but we've got others out there making their creations as well. Like, you know, you've got the likes of Casual making all his chill spaces and taking some of the collectibles and blowing them up, like, you know, to actually create like apartment buildings out of, like the VeVe green
Yeah.
logo was another great example. You've also got the likes of Master Roni as well. Some people actually making careers out of this now, which is fantastic. So, like I said, there's just so many talented builders out there, and yeah, it's just like I said, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I mean, I can see in the near future you will be bringing a little section with music on the side. You can imagine have the jukebox there. People can play the records before they buy it.
Yeah,
And eventually we'll move into possibly, you know, videos with streams. People like what they do. They go to a video store, they borrow a VHS or a DVD and watch a movie. I mean, it's endless, right?
Endless.
With VeVeverse.
yeah,
So yeah,
and I think the great thing is, you know, all of us here for sure, we're here for the long term. So, you know, whether some of these things either never materialize, they come to 5-year, 10-year plus, I think it's just again exciting to be able to understand and sort of have that vision of what could be coming. And going back to Ozman's point about others in there as well, like we embrace this is done out of passion. This is done to then show others what can be done. So, you know, having a fleet of other comic book stores that will enter our space, whether they're LCS is converting over or people in our space and they're building, like we want to help that. So again, if anyone out there has got aspirations to do something like this, just give us a shout. There's no angle to it. It's just, I think it's just fun to help.
very
I
cool.
second that. And if you need it, and if anyone out there ever needs someone to a voice to cover it, to be there on the scene, definitely consider me, please. But guys, I'm just looking at my clock, obviously being mindful of your time. If there was anything else you guys wanted to add, I'll start wrapping things up, because I do have a little close and a little something just for David, just for being here.
Thank you.
So David, was there any final words or words of wisdom, maybe a little bit of alpha that you'd like to drop for us? So
Yeah,
obviously
well,
not totally cool.
Well, thanks for having me on this reading. I heard this space for a long time, so it's really good. And in about a couple of weeks, I'm going to be meeting with some of you in real person in London. And this is what's about, bringing that community that you in London, Canada, in UK, down here in New Zealand, like 30-hour flights away. We can be connected one way or another through things that we love, through comic reading, and through this metaverse that we have kind of created. And the what's in our mind, without giving you guys too much, we really hope this will be here to live forever. It will be part of our life in many different ways. So thanks for having me on. Thanks for being a super champion, believing in us. And Chris, I read your blog all the time. I get it. I guess I must subscribe to it. I get it. Sent to me. So it's
Thank you
really
so
good.
much.
You've been the champion and opening up people's mind that alternatively digital reading is normal, because being down here in New Zealand, we wouldn't have that planet death in New Zealand for, if not for another couple of months,
Exactly.
due to the cost of shipping. And by the time it gets to the shop, it's a 2.5-3 times retail price. And then by then, number one's already out, so we're always constantly bi-monthly behind what's happening around the globe, and that's one of the major reasons why we created these categories, is that how can we solve a problem and how can we connect people faster, and even showing me around this in person tonight, being on the show, I actually open up a few more ideas what I need to tell Dan we need to do tomorrow. I'm not going to say it here because you're probably going to hold me to it. But for me, constantly is seeing how you guys are using the tools to build things, and you laugh. And seriously, I can really see there's a lot of parts of our business that will change people's life in the future, and or it will create new things for people to come and experience. I'm very, very happy. I have brought 4 of us together here tonight, just for something. Reading a comic is pretty cool on a Monday night, New Zealand. I think it's just past your midnight there, Chris.
Yeah.
And wherever you guys are in UK, we're all here for one thing. So thanks for all the audience that's stayed this long to watch the first read in the VeVeverse and got to know us. Thanks again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, again, big thank you again for creating this. Big thank you for giving us this product to bring us all together. I mean, me personally, for myself, like being a young fella growing up in rural Western Australia, I never had access to a comic book shop. So being able to actually get hold of all this online and actually experience this way, is amazing. So I love it. What about Chris, Daniel? Any last words, and then we better start wrapping up.
Yeah, you wrap it up, Daniel. I'll go quick, but I just want to thank everyone for letting me tag along in here and experience this. This is a monumental moment. I mean, the first reading in the VeVeverse, it's and it went well. Right? The tech is great. The imagery is great. The book was great. Shout out to the artists and the authors on Planet Death. David, you and Dan and the team for the platform that you've built that, as you said, has brought so many people not only together, but just joy. I was 25 years since the last comic book I bought. And now I'm buying them all over the place again, and I'm reading them every night. And it's just, it's a great time to be in the collecting space. Alex, great job putting this together. Daniel, the work that you've done, the vision to put this together, and the work that Josh has done to take the ideas and make something actually visually real. It's great. And thank you, David, for the acknowledgement on the Go Collect. That's very humbling. the team is so appreciative. They love the fandom. This is a very exciting time as the transition's happening, right? We can read digital anywhere now. It's such a good point. So it's another idea that I think I might have another little write about. But yeah, thank you.
Ooh,
Very
inspiring.
fun night.
Yeah, look, no, I very much echo that as well. Just I think it's very humbling to be part of this and the space entirely. And I think you might have mentioned earlier, David, or alluded to it, is the whole ethos of build it and they will come. You know, I think the slogan from Field of Dreams is build it and he will come, and I adopt that in life. And I think this is very much it with the VeVeverse and VeVe in general. We're just putting all that foundation in place. And I think some people don't like to hear the whole we're early, but we are. You know, that's the reality of it. And that's why I think if you can just embrace it and just understand that this isn't going to be a thing that just drops tomorrow, it takes time. And just stay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. On that note, we better start wrapping things up. But David, before you go, as a little thank you for coming on the show. Like, no, I always like to give my guests one of these. Also, Chris, I know that you were on the show not long ago, doing our reading of Silverhawks #1 and #2 back to back with the True Media Group, VeVe Radio, and of course the Digital Force being you. I've got one of these for Mr. David Yu, which is basically what this is. This is an interactive Get to the Comics exclusive pin designed by Davo.
Okay.
And if you're not familiar with Davo, fantastic artist. He was the one responsible for the Get to the Comics logo. He's done work with other content creators in the space. And yeah, basically, I would like to offer you one of these. They come in a wide variety of colors. They shine, they move, they do all sorts of cool stuff. Obviously, you don't have to choose now if you don't want to, but just let me know which one you like, and I will get that over to you as soon as I can.
I think choose, David. I think we've got FA glasses, and now we're going to have your FA favourite colour. So I think pick.
I go with the pink one.
Pink? Perfect.
The pink one looks pretty cool, pretty lit.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Let me just write that down. Also, Daniel, Chris, I'd also like to offer you a pin as well, like because we got a bit of a collection growing, like among other guests as well. So these may become quite coveted.
Do I want to take another? I've already got one though, Alex. If anybody else wants to have one, I can donate it back. But if you're okay on stock,
yeah. Well, I was about to say, I tell you what, maybe we can run it as a giveaway. Maybe guys, let me know out there in the comments, either in the comments of the chat right now or in the comments on the video after it's aired. Let me know, and we'll do it on the next episode to Get to the Comics. We'll have this exclusive pin up for grabs, and all you have to do is tell me, what should we do? Let's what was your favorite part of the read? Say, was it my dashing voice as the Space Marine, or was it Mr. David Yu's very very terrifying voice as the gangly looking sharp teeth guy? I don't know. Just let me know what you liked about the video. And yeah, I'll put I'll get the names, put them on a wheel of names, and we'll spin it that way, and we'll do it on the next episode. How about that? Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's cool.
Perfect. And yeah, so that would be Chris's up for grabs. Daniel, would you like to choose one as well?
I'll go with the green. It's a Get to the Comics colour, and I think that can be a museum piece. I've just got to get a MetaMask wallet and do all of that because I am not a crypto guy.
Yeah.
So
no, that's cool, guys. Yeah, like I said, the only requirement is that you do need an ETH-based wallet. So I've got something to send these to, whether that be MetaMask or Coinbase. They both work. If you need help with that, let me know. And yeah, guys, again, big thank you to everybody who's taken the time out of their busy day to come and listen to either be here at the time of this reading. Obviously, guys, like I said, this is pre-recorded, so obviously when you bought this, when you've seen this on the replay, please like, follow, subscribe if you enjoyed what you heard. Definitely get into VeVe, check it out for yourself. If you do want to make your first purchase, please consider using one of our affiliate links, whether that be mine, Chris's. I think Daniel's got one as well. So you get $10 when you make your first purchase, and you can put that towards maybe like 10 free basically 10 free comics, or put that towards something you want to collect.
How much is that? The Stormtrooper mask, David? Is that $10?
Yes, I believe it is. Yes,
it is. It is $10, but when this airs, that will probably already have dropped. So
that'll already drop. Okay,
That's it. But you can always use it for something else, and you never know what'll happen. But guys, this is me here. So guys, please, if you enjoyed the channel, please. Hang on. I just realized that's an old slide. It's not on Saturdays. It's on Fridays. So it's Fridays. That is an old slide. I got to change that. So that's my fault, guys. But yeah, basically, please follow me, like, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. You can follow me on X as well, on Get to the Comics, or on Ozman Collect 63. And yeah, guys, I think that's going to conclude it. So what I'm going to do is I'll basically get my outro music together. Again, I'm going to say a big thank you to David for being here and taking the time to be here and do the first reading in the metaverse, in the VeVeverse, in California Comics' comic book shop. Again, massive achievement to Daniel and yourself, Josh, for Collectors Gone Digital, for putting this shop together. And the best part is, guys, if you feel inspired by what you've seen here tonight, this evening, you can do this too. This is all within the realm of possibility. So if you feel curious, get in there, give it a go, and make sure you get over to VeVe.me to check it all out. And again, Chris, big thank you for staying up at a ridiculous hour of the night for you, for being here with us and enjoying this historical achievement, historical moment.
All good, very worth it. Thank you.
Excellent. All right, guys, I'm gonna play my outro music, and then I'm gonna say my goodbyes. So let me just get it all together, because that's what happens when you try and do things in real time. All right, guys. So this has been Get to the Comics. I've been Ozman Collect 63, your voice, your narrator, your media personality. Yeah, guys. Take care. Have a good one, and we'll talk more soon.
Yeah.